Welcome back everybody, I am JustDaZack and it is my continued mission to show you an interesting video game almost every single day. Today we're going to have a look at Never Mourn, Denying Death, a game that just came out into early access, and it is a 3D action roguelite where we play a Necromancer, or at least someone with the power of life and death, reviving monsters and destroying our foes. So first things first, for full transparency, here is a little bit of weird thing, but technically I received a free game key for this game via a platform. The key didn't work and was a duplicate, so there's that. This is not necessarily the developer's fault, more like the platform where they contributed that over. But yeah, so yeah, technically I have a key. It didn't work, so we're playing the demo instead of this game. If you want to check out the demo for yourself, link is as always down below. Just wanted to say that for full transparency, and maybe I might be a little bit, disgruntled that didn't work. That said, let's play the game and see what we can do. I did, as I said, placing around, so we have an extra level in our action roguelite. And how this game works is we're gonna summon monster and run around and fight and survive and maybe see boss. I don't know, there's not really a story. There was a little bit of a intro cutscene, which was just a few still images, but that was actually very well done. So we played, the character was fighting some I don't know, mercenaries and a mage in a catacomb, but the mage was casting a spell at our character and she combined apparently a staff of life and death, and that summoned minions, and then she got also hurt by the attack of the mage. That's why her face is a little bit like melted away, and she got corrupted maybe by the death stuff as well. And now we're running around and fighting the same monsters we summon and control. Maybe hard to tell. There isn't really much yet, which is a little bit sad because the setup is actually kind of cool. So we have talent points. The game kind of said upgrade points in the tutorial, which well, that was a little bit weird. Also, the tutorial is fine. It does explain everything you need to, well, most of what you need to do, get a feeling of it, but it also tends to just stop your gameplay flow like every 5 seconds with a pop-up, which is super distracting and has weird, some other weird things, but we're gonna get to that in the game. Let's actually see if I can contribute some points. So it seems like we have two ways to go, the way of death and the way of life. Life is summoning minions and healing them. Healing doesn't do that much so far. I think I want to go more with death, and especially these early oh, did I spend already? Let's reset. Yeah, these early points are surprisingly boring. Just 2% more, 15% here. Do we have anything cool? Healing a minion grants them protection. Okay, that sounds decent. Plus 15% damage reduction, lasts 8 seconds. Do we have anything else? Tank minion. What is a tank minion? Do we have actual tanks here? No, it's more like a fantasy game. Cooldown reduction. Upon reaching low life, your greater minions get healed for 35. Okay, some extra healing, fair enough. It seems like I want to go more with the death, maybe. 2% more life, 2% more damages. You guys know me. Give me interesting choices. Don't just give me stat upgrades. That's always like very boring. It's the laziest route. I'm very critical of that. Plus 1 dash charge. Especially in a way where we can go like different monster builds. As we're going to see, there's going to be ranged minions. There's going to be, well, tank minions, if you want to go with this game's terminology, which no one other than people who play MMOs actually know about. Or, minions that deal damage. So we have, would be cool to go, and focus more on these different build varieties. But for now, in this demo of the early access, again, keep that in mind. It is just very early. We have just boring 2% here, fair enough. What is this? More movement speed. I mean, that's never that bad. Plus 1% increased attack speed. Wow. So exciting that I have that point. But this sounds interesting. Text inflict bleed. Bleeds deals 20 bleed damage over 8 seconds. That actually sounds interesting. I want that. Extra ability on our attack. That is cool. 4% more damage. Not that cool. More life, more damage. 1% more attack speed. 4% more damage. 4% more damage, I suppose. Fair enough. Okay, some stat upgrades. Do I have anything for my spells? Oh yeah, so we start with the Arcane Bolt, which is just, a thing that shoots, stuns a little bit and deals a little bit of damage. And on our life staff we have a Healing Touch, which only heals our greater minions and ourselves for 15 of the maximum life and removes a debuff. combo with a berserk. Grants 10% extra move speed. Well, that's a thing I think I've never triggered. Would be nice to know how that works, but I mean, we have that. So I guess we could switch them out, but we could also go with a Shattering Strike, melee AoE attack. Cool. Violently smashes in front of you, causing the ground to erupt and damages enemies. Inflicts Shatter, deals double damage to lesser minions. Remove and prevents shield effects and barrier. That's Shatter apparently. And stunned bonus damage somehow, okay? Let's equip this. Ooh, we have a bunch of choices here. That's cool. I appreciate that. Healing Touch hasn't been that impressive so far. What else do we have? Seed of Hope. Single target buff spell heal over time. Regenerate 50% of maximum life during the effect. At the end, release a healing wave for 6% of all healing received during the effect. Interesting. What is this? Bone Shield. Grants a shield to a greater minion, reducing damage taken and making them impossible to be faulted by attacks. Removes negative effects and amplify heal received. Okay. What is this? Life Blight. Buff heal attack. Grants an effective... An effect with 3 charges. During the effect, hitting an enemy with a melee attack creates a healing pulse around you. Healing allies for 10 HP. Lasts 12 seconds or until all charges are consumed. I think I want to equip this here. And what is this? Nullifying Strike. Sends forward a slicing wave that passes through enemies and silences them. Grants 8 of your maximum life as barrier per enemy hit. If the enemy hit has a buff, they are stunned. Seeds of Hope, a little bit of... Okay, let's actually go with Healing Touch after all. So what smaller and bigger minions are, we're gonna learn in seconds. I apparently can't choose a starting monster yet. We gotta get to maybe level 8, or I need to find them throughout my missions. Fair enough. We have a bunch of difficulties. We're gonna go with the normal one. Let's start for now. That has been our preparation phase. Nice background art, and again, there was also the art in the kind of setup trailer cutscene or so was also very nice. So that's the gameplay. We're being thrown in. As you can see, UI is very simple. We have personal infos where we can see our current levels of a spell. Again, everything is surprisingly small. I'm pretty sure I already increased it in the options menu by like 20%. But that thing in the top right corner is, even though I played the tutorial, I have not the slightest idea. We have a timer, we have the current room, we have a red thingy, and we have a green thingy. And we have some money which we can spend at certain points. At the top left, we have our minion slots, 2 for 6 right now for smaller or lesser minions, and 1 for bigger minions. What that is, well, let's go to the next room. There's the rogue-like mechanic. We can choose to either go to a monster upgrade room or a spell upgrade room. Let's go with the spell. And then, you know, this kind of opens up. I think if we go outside, we actually take damage or so. At least the tutorial mentioned that. I like that we actually get faster. And apparently this is a new room. We just are on this overworld map here, so and just get to a circle and then minions attack us. I can hold down my left mouse button and we do a little bit of slice and dice with our size, which is cool. On one we have our arcane bolt which shoot, and now I could also, if I right click, switch between, you know, the scythe of death and the staff of life. And with the staff of life, for example, if we go to these corpses, we can now resurrect them, and frankly that is a very cool mechanic. Love that. I'm always, you know, in video games, summoning, and so super cool. So the premise of this is amazing. I'm in huge favor of this. Let's actually, you know, get this buff, and now if we attack with our scythe, this also should apply healing to our friends, which is very cool. This has been a greater minion. We cleared the room, get some money, and now we can also revive this guy. And now with our 2 ability, for example, we can always heal our greater minion. As you can see, our slots filled at the top left. Let's go over here. Let's get an upgrade to one of our spells. Apparently it's going to be 3 levels. Life Blade gains 3 levels and gains the following bonuses. Reduce cooldown, more healing. Arcane Bolt deals more damage, has reduced cooldown. Shattering Strike. Shattering Strike gains 3 levels and gains the following bonuses. More damage, reduced cooldown, and a higher area effect. We haven't tried that yet. Life Blade sounds nice. Let's go with that. Shattering Blade. Okay, well, decent. Looks cool though. And, oh, now the... Why is there still combat music now? Okay. Sounded like I triggered something. Okay, now we're gonna go over here. Let's go with the monster upgrade. Sure, why not? Let's speed. These monsters now follow us. They have their own level. If we press escape, we can currently look at them. We have the type of fighter minions, which is a melee greater tank. Again, people who don't play MMO have no idea what tank means. Just, you know, make it somehow clear that this is a minion with more life that's supposed to stay at the front life and survive, right? And it has the ability slash shield bash armor jump attack. I do like the idea that technically they have so much stuff and we can look them all up. Don't get me wrong, that's definitely appreciated. Still surprisingly small, even the 3D model. Everything is so small. I wonder why. Maybe it's my setup, I don't know. Oh, okay, that was a damage area I totally stand in, so that's on me. Let's get the buff, attack with the size to also get some healing. Use the bolt. There we go, we do have our abilities. Let's get the buff. Take these guys. Let's actually switch. We might as well revive these guys. So far we only have like basic melee guys, but you know, for now, I think that's gonna be enough. I actually like the Shattering Strike. Pretty cool. So we're getting attacked. Why we're getting attacked? Again, there's not really... We're just running around. Maybe it's like we escaped maybe from this crypt. And this is just a maybe from the cutscene I saw at the beginning. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why these attack us. Let's go. Strike. Healing. Buff. Keep hitting. There we go. Lost a few minions. Not that bad. Gonna summon you. So I think this guy is more, he's a fighter and a tank, and these guys are melee, lesser DPS. I think these guys are actually spellcasters, which we could revive. We can also press R to just, you know, unrevive them. Not sure if this might give us a little bit of a health regeneration or something. Again, even though I played the tutorial around, it's still not 100% clear to me. That could be made a little bit better, I think. Yeah, this is range greater caster DPS. Okay, damage dealer though. And they have their own buffs, and they look cool, don't get me wrong. Alright, let's pick this up. Let's get an upgrade to either 2 levels to all lesser minions, 2 levels to all melee minions, or all to range minions. I think it's gonna be either melee or lesser. We just picked up this arcane guy, right? That was maybe a mistake. Let's go with lesser for now. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have maybe kept the other greater minion. Because now this is, of course, a DPS, but ranged. Regardless, our lesser ones should be slightly stronger now. They are now level 3 according to this. So I suspect they have stats per level, yeah. More of everything. Let's go over here. Background music is a little bit stocky, I think. There's not that many tracks, but it's definitely nice. I like those. The track that is playing right now in the background definitely fits. Okay, let's go. Nope. Actually, I thought I had the death size. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Shattering Strike, actually pretty cool. Maybe I should have leveled that up. Well, we also have a little bit of a dash button. Again, surprisingly, especially this dash thing is very small to read down there. Again, UI a little bit all over the place. Also, I don't pay attention right now what I'm doing. Apparently, we had the vulnerable debuff. But we're still doing fine. Let's get this. Get into the fray. Go. Attack. Switch. Revive one of these guys. There's definitely lots happening. And I appreciate this. I'm gonna revive another one. And there we go. Gotta admit, so far, every time I had these spellcasters, they're pretty cool. At least it seems like they're doing a lot. Okay, let's go over here. Healing Touch, Shattering Strike. I mean... more damage, reduce cooldown. Yeah, let's go with that. Shattering Strike. I still need to pay attention if it actually does much, but it feels like it's doing something. Memory Shards. Grants a large quantity of memory shards that can be spent in the Sanctuary. Contains a shrine that allows you to increase the level of one of your spells. I think we want to just get stronger for now. Let's go with that. Okay, let's go over here to this shrine. Attack. Health-wise, we're actually doing surprisingly fine. There we go. Shoot an arcane bolt. Just press all the buttons if they are available, pretty much. Cooldowns are definitely very genuine. And there we go. Strike. So green circles are from our minions, red circles are enemy minions and are, well, hurting us. What a surprise. There we go. Got you. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Down here. I think I very much like the Shattering Strike ability. Let's get the buff, switch. And I like the idea, again, of like switching between like a little bit of sustainability and supporting, so to speak, with our life stuff, and then switching again into aggressive mode and dealing damage. Premise, again, very, very cool. And this does indeed remind me a little bit of like the old Overlord games, which were definitely very cool as well. Let's go Shattering Strike again. Let's go down here now. Monster upgrade spell. Okay, let's go with another monster upgrade. Why not? Alright, what's gonna happen? Let's get the healing buff gone for the beginning. There we go. Yeah, Shedding Strike. Hit you. I still feel like also, again, it's an early demo of an early access, so that has to be kept in mind, but I also feel like visibility could still be improved overall. Like, stuff is happening, but sometimes I feel like I just keep hitting into the general direction where I think an enemy is. Also, the game is very open, like with all the items or like the buffs and so that there's apparently, look at this, like we also have bleeding and stuff, right? Like that, right? There's a lot of buffs and debuffs in the game. That said, it's often kind of hard to see them. I'm pretty sure, like in the last combat encounters, we also had a couple of times like vulnerable debuff on ourselves. I think, because I saw it like this, a bar at the bottom left for a little bit, but you know, that's about it. I don't even quite know what that does, if it's effective, but that could also, all these things could be highlighted a little bit more is what I'm trying to say. Also, I almost just went into the damage zone. I'm not claiming I'm particularly good at this game. To be fair here. Let's go down, room completed. What do we get? Support minions. Oh, it seems like we never found any yet. Tank minions and great caster minions. Well, we have one caster minion, right? So I guess that's it. So you're now level 3, ranged, caster, and greater in damage. You're just melee, lesser, and damage. Fair enough. We're all about that damage. Let's go to the next quote-unquote room. Even though we're just running in circles here, I think this is one of these sanctuaries where we can spend our money. Twin Rebirth. Whenever you raise a lesser minion, another lesser minion of the same type is created. See, this is what I mean. Give me more interesting abilities like that. Not just stat upgrades plus 1 level. This is cool. Give me more like that. For example, or I don't know, every time in combat or in a combat room encounter, I resurrect a minion that also heals my others or deals damage or something or like that. Let me create interesting builds. Like the groundwork, I think, is all there. We can't... Well, 1500. How are we ever supposed to have 1500 at this point? I don't have anything. We can spend some money to heal up. Sure. Let's do this. But to be fair, I also didn't go to the money rooms, so that is fine. Spell modifier, contains a shrine that grants a modifier that, yeah, improves one of our spells. Let's go with that. And we have been here before as well. Like, we are definitely running in circles. Okay, Shattering Strike. Yeah, again, pretty cool. Let's revive you, an archer. Actually, not quite what we want to have. Let's get the buff here for the healing. Would rather have more melee guys, because they have levels. Also, our main guy, kind of dying right now. Oh, he exploded. Not the very best, but whatever. They are definitely expendable, at least to a degree. Let's go. Somehow still 11 life. I'm surprised, my friend. That's why I like these... oh man, how did I lose so many minions suddenly? Let me survive. I don't want to have archers. Give me melee guys. They have 2 more levels. Okay, let's go. Attack, attack, attack. Lost the big guy. That is still fine. Just got this one. Revive him. This one has a different color as these. I wonder if that matters. Okay. So much is happening. Ship strike. Go, go, go. Again, music. I really enjoy that. Let's go shoot. Do like that we have this bleed ability now. There we go. Hey, my friend, how you doing? Don't let me. Switch. There we go. I want to revive you. We still have an archer. Our archer definitely survived. Where are you? I would like to end you. And actually revive another melee guy. Again, the melee guys have extra levels. That's the main reason here. Okay, Echoing Touch. Healing Touch heals an additional time for 50% base healing after 4 seconds. Purging Blade. Casting Life Blade also removes every negative effect from your minions around you. Okay. Branching Touch. Let's go with that. I definitely like this healing buff on our scythe. So I want to buff that more. Okay, let's go. Keep on going. Room 8, apparently. Let's go with buff. Shooty shoot. Do all the things. Pretty sure our Shadow Strike didn't hit anything there. Okay, also you can tell minions, or enemy minions, take a little bit more punishment now as well. Let's go. Get the healing going. Shoot the... Oh, that's a big guy. Hello, how are you doing, sir? Wonder very much. Maybe like to revive you? I wonder. Depends. Oh, lost a few of the other minions as well. It also has a little bit of like a Dynasty Warriors vibe, which is not a bad thing. You know, slaughtering thousands of enemies is always fun. Okay, let's see. I would like to revive a few of these lesser guys, please. What is happening? Press the buttons. All buttons. There we go. Let's go right in here. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Oh, okay, he hit me. I thought I had him already. Turns out I didn't. Okay, let me hit you, so hopefully I can heal a little bit as well. I saw you shooting at me. Not cool, my friend. Not cool. Lost another small minion. Let's revive. Heal our big guy. Are we fine? We completed the room at least. Good to know. Is the other big guy still there? I think it's this one, that one. You know what? Let's give it a try. I want to look at you. What are you? 457. Melee great attack, but you're level 1. It's actually not what we would want. But these guys are tanks as well. I want another caster. Yeah, fine for now, I think. Okay, Afterglow. Single target heal spells also play 3 regrowth. Regrowth regenerate 6% of maximum life over 6 seconds. Well, we don't have a single target heal. Oh, we have 1 single target healing spell still. Healing an allied greater minion sends a life orb at your location. Picking up the orb heals you and all your minions for 20% of maximum health. Interesting. Whenever you or your army are dealing occult damages, a chain of lightning to strikes 3 nearby enemies, dealing 35% of the damage. Interesting. Feel like this needs to be improved, like language-wise a little bit, but I'm not sure what cold damage is. Might be our normal attacks. Let's go with Hopeful Harvest. A bit more survivability, but I mean, again, looks kind of cool, this guy. Don't get me wrong. It reminds me also, man, I feel like not too many people played Brutal Legend, but Brutal Legend, you know, with like Jack Black, was a very cool game. Ozzy Osbourne was in that as well, if I recall correctly. And that game had like an kind of like an RTS 3D action mode or so. It sounds super weird, and it was also somewhat basic, but it was also a lot of fun, like in the small chunks you were required to play the game. Wouldn't be good enough for a full game, but every time I did play that, also with like upgrades that you unlock throughout the story, etc., etc., you could completely break it. It was definitely a fun time back then. Also, I'm not paying attention, and that's why I'm kind of losing a lot of life right now. And this is also what this game reminds me a little bit on. Unfortunately, we don't have like RTS mode or like a super weird car fell that we can drive around. Not yet, at least. Okay, let's... Shadow, get out of there! Yep, luckily we survived that. Do all the healing. I want to get the caster. Let's get the caster. 92 health! Like, you can tell. Enemies are just like suddenly, I don't know, 10 levels higher. Oh man, this hurts. All of this hurts a lot. Please don't attack me. Thank you very much. Our minions are still alive, which I find surprising. Okay, we still actually get some health. That's good. 155. More healing, please. 122. So there's also this fatigue meter, so we can heal up, but we can't heal up the full 100%. So 148 right now is our limit. So we really don't want to take damage. The best minions gain extra level. Yeah, I mean, that's what we have, right? Not sure about this big guy, actually. I want another one of these. So everyone should be, what, level 3, level 4, and level 4. Okay, fair enough. Next room, we picked up the upgrade. Let's go. Room 10. Spell upgrade, monster upgrade, or memory shard. Large quantity. Do we need money? Maybe monster upgrades. I don't know. Gotta admit, I don't know. Let's get the upgrade. Shoot things. Got hit immediately. Not that good. Let's get the spellcaster. Let's slice and dice in here. Shoot. Oh, okay, that's also fine. Get this. Shatter the big guy. You're my friend. Oh, why do you turn around that much? It's almost like Dark Souls 2. You're already in the air, turning around, hitting me there. Oh, there's so many minions happening. Okay, here we go. Oh, freaking archer. Need healing. Or, well, fatigue healing, rather, I suppose. Oh, that does hit from there. Nice. Cool range on that. Oh, I saw you looking at me, and I didn't appreciate it. Okay, shoot. I have 93 health, tops. That's not that nice. Can I actually not apply bleed on the smaller minions? I definitely can on big... Ow! Okay, they look at me, and then they say, you now take a lot of damage, 87. Not that nice. Okay, let's get rid of you. Shoot the thingy. Healing. We lost a guy. Let's get another guy. 82. Oh, he looks at me. Not good. Don't look at me. Ow. Not cool. Get the healing. 77 is top. Oh, man. I mean, our monsters are actually doing okay. Okay, give me something good. DPS minutes. That should be everyone. Everyone should be level 5. Nice. The problem is I need healing. I need it badly. Room 11. Okay, didn't get a choice. Get the healing. Shoot thing. Shatter. Stunt him. Oh man, we deal like not that much damage anymore. When do I bleed? Oh, out of there. Okay, shoot. It's been a while since we played this bleeding thing. Maybe there's only a chance for that. Oh, freaking archers. Oh, man, they dealt so much damage. They scale so mean. Oh, he looks at me. No, no, no. Whoa. Okay. We're in trouble. Oh, yeah. We're in big trouble. Survive, please. One, maybe 2 more hits, and it's over. Shoot thing. Get the healing. Oh, and he just dashed into us and got us. There we go. So yeah, I still wonder what our goal is, and if there's like boss minions at maybe wave 20 or something like that so far. Like even these few runes keep repeating themselves. Like you can notice that they just repeat themselves over and over. At least we have some unlocks. And yeah, let's go back to the main menu. This has been a first impression, a first glance of Never Mourn. The premise is actually very cool, not gonna lie. I like the idea with like rogue-like elements, 3D actions, and the idea to go with like a minion build or like a mix of minions and spell casting. And I see the potential to go with like some very interesting, cool builds throughout this game. The thing is, so far, everything, in my honest opinion, is just very, very early and unpolished yet. And everything needs to be polished up. The premise is there, but the potential is there. We need a little bit. We need more story, or any story really, beside that very vague early trailer, which was admittedly very well made. The gameplay needs polish. We need better choices. We need more interesting choices. And more interesting upgrades instead of like 2% more, 1% more attack speed. Wow, and the limit is that you get 15% more cooldown. Give me more cool, interesting, varied choices when I do with that. Like, make it more interesting. That's my biggest gripe almost. That said, I would only keep on rambling right now. It still gets a little bit careful of a thumbs up. I definitely recommend checking out the demo if you want to. Link is down below, because again, the premise, the potential is there. Very intriguing, very interesting. Let's hope it makes use of the early access and we get a great game down the road. But as always, this is only my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Please tell me what you think of the game. Please tell me what you think of my presentation thereof. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.